There's something in my cup. Why is it always something in my cup? I just rinsed this bitch out. God damn. God damn, country motherfucker. Is it good? I told you. Oh, damn, she crushing that bitch.
She trying to get that part from around it.
That's what she gonna eat.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Couples Therapy. I'm Savage Beauty.
I'm looking at gold.
And today we are talking about an important topic, which is maintaining individuality in your
yes,
relationship.
sir.
Why do you always do that?
It's important to me.
No, I know, but every time I say I'm trying to do the intro, you just over here just. That's
me.
But
man.
But yeah, this is a very important topic to him.
Yes, because I've been through it.
So we just gonna jump right into it.
Gonna dive head first.
Let's go
into the table.
All right, let me just go first. Let me just say that if you have a specific thing, not even just like your individuality, if you have like something that you're really into or something that you like to do, some kind of hobby or something that you feel like the other person is not they're gonna say something about it or have something negative to say about it, I don't know if that's the person you should be with, because they should be.
That's because you
What?
The art show.
Oh, because if you I don't disapprove of your art.
We had to talk about it though.
Yeah, but I don't disapprove of your art. That's
that's
not what I'm saying.
I'll tell y'all.
I'm saying it's like what the person does or something, like that's not the person for you. That whoever you in a relationship with should respect you and take you for who you are in every aspect. Like, it shouldn't matter. For me specifically, there was a long period of time where things that I liked to do or things that I wanted to do, I didn't tell him. Because one, I'm like, he's gonna think this is weird, and two, whether he knows it or not, and I don't think he does it intentionally. He can be very judgmental, and I don't think he does it on purpose. It's just he's just a very honest person, and sometimes his honesty.
You mistake my honesty for
sometimes his honesty can come across as judgmental because he just says what he feels and what he thinks without realizing how it's gonna come across. You know what I'm saying? Like, so. I'll get into my things later, I guess, if you wanna. Go ahead.
Trying to make sure she ain't done. Oh, she ate it.
She good. She just chewing on the raw part.
Bone. Yeah. She eating on the raw. But nah, man. Like, I feel the same way. Like with me, it's different between me and her because she'll be like, oh. Or be like, I care what you think.
I don't feel that way no more.
But me, I'm gonna do it.
I cared in the beginning. It was the beginning of our relationship. And I was like, I don't want to crochet around him because he's gonna be like, what the fuck?
I don't give a fuck.
Because
build a sweater.
Not build a sweater.
Build a bear.
Or like things that I like. Like, I
like hiking.
I didn't want to tell you I like hiking. I didn't want to tell you I like teapots.
I didn't
want to tell you all that, like certain things about me.
Opened me up to that world, and I was like,
what?
Like hiking and shit. I ain't never been hiking, so I fuck with like moon and them. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, I'm not like big on it, but I'll do it. I was like, I'm not gonna go solo and do it. Like, it's not my thing. But like, if it's like, it ain't gotta be a group. If like you wanna go do it, I'll do it. Cause I turn anything into fun as fuck. So like,
yeah, we went hiking about a month ago.
Yeah, she almost died with low. Which that one time you guys almost bust your ass.
Oh no, I'm talking about when we took Lola to Wichita. That was fun.
I don't be tripping. I was like, niggas, I don't care. I was like, cause I'm gonna play these games. I don't care what you feel. Well, like the first conversation we had, I was like, yeah, I record video on YouTube.
I
do games. I play games.
I'm not. Here's my thing. I'm not like if you have something that you into, that's great. I think anything is better than being out in the streets doing God knows what. Hustling. You know, so I'm not gonna judge anybody for their, what they like to do or anything like that. Like, I think the main thing in our relationship that he's done as far as like with my individuality and all that is he's the main person that made me realize.
Is it going?
Yep.
Damn, Lo.
Wow.
Can I have another one?
No. That would go too fast. Now you're gonna get sick.
Fuck.
And if you throw up in your bed, I don't know what to tell you.
Anyway,
I think one of the main things he helped me realize as far as like my individuality, it's not something that I didn't already know about myself. It's something he made me realize I need to like, something I need to not just develop, but what's the word?
Embrace.
No, stop. It's right onto my tongue. Something I need to, something I need to go for. And that was, bruh, you need to stop doing this medical school shit and do your writing shit.
Whoa. Not put that on me.
No. I'm not saying. I'm saying like you were the main person I was talking to about it, and you were like, if you want to write, then write. Because I brought up the Pixar stuff.
What I said, I was like, nigga, make sure you doing that shit for you, and not because other niggas want you to do it.
No, it's not. I'm not saying it's because you wanted me to do it. I'm saying you made me.
No, that's what I'm saying. I was like, the shit. I was like, do what the fuck you want to do with your life. Because at the end of the day, everybody else gonna be happy as shit you did it, but your ass is gonna be fucking miserable. So I was like, make sure you do what the fuck you want to do with your life and what you feel.
Well, I remember what you said. I'm just saying that was in a nutshell the summary of it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like maybe they can get a better sense.
Yeah, but
I was like, I've been through that, and I was like, I grew through that. So I was like, our situation is way different.
Oh, completely.
She's got the support.
Everything I've ever wanted to do, every career change I've made, every decision I've made as far as like what I want to do with my life, my mom is like, if that's what you want to do, then fine. If that's what you want to do, fine. Like, she's not. As soon as I said, Ma, I'm not going to school anymore to be a doctor.
You're just spending money with that.
And she's like, okay. And then she asked me why, and I explained it to her. And she said, she was like, because there was a whole lot of factors into why I decided against it, and why I decided I'm gonna do something I love, which is writing, which I ended up going to school for and getting a degree for. And I don't know, if I was still doing the medical school shit, I don't think I'd be happy, because I felt like I was just doing it just because I'm like, it'll make me money. And I mean, the money is cool, but it wouldn't have made me happy in the end, because it's so much time and so much work from school to actually being a doctor, the type of doctor that I wanted to be, where I would have time to actually, have a family and be married and all of that kind of stuff, and it wasn't gonna work. Not for the type of lifestyle that I would like to live. So if you gotta have somebody in your corner that's gonna help you not just maintain your individuality, but bring it out from you and make you realize what it is that you want to do, or the type of person that you want to be.
Because like the way I am now, I was not always this way. I'm telling you, I keep referencing that year in Waldorf, but that shit changed my entire life. Like that 1 year to where I was solo, it was me and my homies, but it was mainly just me. Oh my god, that shit changed everything. I was like, why the fuck do I keep doing shit people want me to do? I'm not happy when I do that shit. When I deter from that course, them niggas mad as fuck. But I see a vision over here. Fuck them niggas. I'm going over here. Like sometimes you just gotta say fuck it. I don't care if you got a million people in your corner or like none. Nigga, it's just you. Nigga, put that shit on your back and walk with that bitch. Cause like, at the end of the day, it's your life. Nigga, they gonna get old, they gonna die. Who's to say they might not pop before you pop? Like, when I say pop, it'll be like, eh. But like, at the same time, you living to please another motherfucker, you miserable? Fuck that shit, dog. So like, at the end of the day, like, I ain't saying like, don't take no advice from motherfuckers. But at the same time, you can take advice from people, but just know at the end of the day, you gotta live your shit. You can't live somebody else's shit, or let somebody live through you. Because niggas do that shit quick, because they like, shit, I live through him. I fuck with the success nigga. He can take all that other shit, like stress and headache. And
when you say that, this is not, we haven't even gotten into the maintaining in a relationship thing, because there are so many different aspects to it. But if you have a parent or something that's trying to push you into doing something, that parent is trying to live vicariously through you, doing something that they, not all the time, but doing something that they wanted to do that they never did, and now they want you to do it. Like you can't live your life your life is your own. You can't live your life for anybody else.
Sometimes it's live it through, but then sometimes they're like, oh, this is the better option.
They want the best for you. I get that.
And they think it's the better option for you, but only you know the best option for you. I know some people be like, oh man, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be doing this because I had other plans. Blah blah, and I mean that's cool, but like if you got a good head on your shoulders and you like smart, like, usually that be the troubled motherfuckers that be like, oh yeah, I needed a mentor. Some of y'all don't be needing that shit. Y'all just be like, man, I just want somebody to agree.
I want somebody to tell me I'm doing what's right. Like no,
fuck that shit. Follow you, motherfucker. Good nigga.
Yeah, for real. Now, when it comes to maintaining in a relationship,
we gotta tell the story.
Go for it.
What I said. Is but she don't get dumb. Fucking who was at my art show when she's no longer allowed to attend because of the events that transpired that night. You like how that transpired?
Yeah, good. Big word.
Yeah, big word energy. I need to sign this.
You notice I'm not.
Not what?
No, like I'm not upset. Like it is what it is.
I mean, it's true.
I know, yeah. Like I was upset about it for a while, but at this point, I'm like,
okay. So what happened? Well, we gonna explain because we kind of just was like,
yeah, go ahead.
And so, you like the senators, but
start with fire.
Hey, fuck you, man. Start fire with your knee, but with that ankle. But so it was an art show. It was the first one we was together. And I went to, and I I had been doing them, but like I had stopped for a minute. So this was like I came back to the art world for real, and like I ain't gonna blame it on relationships, but I know a lot of your shit sometimes will sell or won't sell because people are attracted to you, and they're not attracted to you. And I don't care about what the fuck you selling. So like So I'm there and she's there, but the entire night, most of my clientele is female because I pretty much paint and draw a lot of female inspired stuff and like empowerment shit. And like I always say, most niggas ain't gonna congratulate you till you blow up unless like they know you personally. Like now it's changing to where niggas will walk up, bro. Like I fuck with the fit, like bro, I fuck with you. Like, oh, I seen you doing your shit, my nigga. Like, that's what's up. Like, the energy shifted a little bit, but back then, niggas wasn't really supporting.
And mind you, this was only like 3 years ago.
Yeah, niggas be hating a lot. Like, they see you with the chain on and the females walking up to you because, oh my God, you draw. That is a thing. All my artists out there, you know, oh my God, he can draw, girl. He creative as fuck. He can paint my house. Like, I don't know if they say that last part, but I done got some. Oh, you want to draw me? Draw me, please, draw me. So a lot of my clientele was female, and so I'm used to selling females. So
I'm sure y'all can see where this is going.
Yeah, that night you thought she was King Kong, cause she
not King Kong.
She stood there like this most of the night. Like this. I'm talking about she stood in front of me. I was like, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to, man, sit the fuck down. Like, you fucking shit up.
There was nowhere to sit.
You could have sat on the fucking wall. I was like, bro, you made me so mad that night. And she know I did because I talked to her about it.
Yeah, like, that's why I'm like, I'm not sure. We've had this conversation. We've had it out. We talked. It's not
like, I don't think I told you. I told Moon, I was like, can you get her?
You did. No, you told me.
I was like, can you get, you was like, you want me like.
You told me about, yeah, I know this.
Go with Sharon. It was like, yeah, maybe that'll work. And ask Sharon to do it. And this nigga's like, nah, I'm okay. Like, you know, I'm good. Like, I think you went with him.
I didn't.
And got like a drink or something?
No. I walked around on my own.
Yeah, because she got pissed. She got pissed.
I walked around on my own to like go look at other stuff.
She walked around because she went to the bathroom. And then as soon as she left, females started coming. And so I was talking to 3, and then I just feel this heat on the side of my face. And I'm talking, and I was like, God damn, it's hot in here. And so I was like, somebody staring. I look, and this nigga just and walk off. I was like, the fuck, I gotta make this money. Like, nigga, get mad if you want to. Nigga, stay gone. Like, that shit blew me because I was like, this is my thing, and you fucking up. You're literally fucking up my shit, and don't see. I was like, I can't see how you can't see you fucking up my shit. Like, it'll be like the females I knew in the art world, they'll come up, hey, what's up? But this nigga, hey, I don't even know their name. I know their Instagram handle. Like, I can't introduce you to blah blah blah. Like,
hey man, this is the.
Because I don't know them.
Chickadee.
Like that. I know them from these shows, but like that night, I was like, so
we had been together at that point. We had been together. It was like the end of January, so it was like pushing 2 months. No, it was pushing 3 months. It was pushing 3 months.
And I was like, boy, you fucking up for it to be early. Yeah. And I was like, nigga, you are never coming to another show.
And he's stuck to that.
That shit is stuck.
Have not been to another one since.
She's not coming back.
Yeah.
Unless it got my name, I think I told you, unless it got my name attached to it, you are not.
Yeah, no, I know.
Because I was like, bro, you fucked up my shit. And you know this is like my thing.
And the last conversation we had about this is like, he's like, I understand that that's not you anymore, and I get that. He was like, but I still don't want to take that chance, and I get it. I mean, the thing is, it was bad, and even though he knows and I know that that's not me anymore, and I understand more now about how like his art shit works, and I've seen how his art works and how his art sells and all of that type of stuff, and I understand all of that, and I'm not like, I'm not as insecure as I was back then, and the jealousy and territorial and all of that stuff is completely gone. But even though we both know that it wouldn't happen, he like that's his livelihood, that's his money, and I don't want to fuck up his money. And I know, like, yeah, like I'm saying, I know I wouldn't do that again, but still, I'm not gonna change his mind. Yeah, you know. So it's like, you know, so like, but as far as like individuality with that, how does that like fit
that's
into?
Because it's like, if your partner not like, that's why I say you gonna get left. Like, if your partner not like, well, if they are actively Hindu,
if they're actively a Hindu,
if they are actively hindering your success in your individuality, you gotta leave.
Yeah, and back then, like I said, I didn't understand like.
But I wonder before we even stepped into that agreement.
Well, I have a better understanding of it.
Cause she heard flirting
now.
And I was like,
he did look
flirty.
Yeah, and I'm like,
and I was like, I'm not.
And 3 months in, you hear that your boyfriend about to flirt with somebody else. You like, excuse me?
Thing is, I told her, I was like, I'm not flirting. I'm selling this shit. I don't give a fuck about these.
But like, but in my mind, you like standing there and you see your boyfriend flirt with somebody else. You don't want to see that shit.
I said it's gonna look like it,
right?
Because I was like, I gotta give them like, oh, he's dope. Like, I gotta make them believe.
You gotta sell. He has to sell himself.
I have to sell myself before I even sell.
Right,
my
exactly. And, so and like I said, I understand it now. But back then, all I heard was, "Oh, you flirting with bitches?"
She was like, oh, no, I can't do it.
Yeah. So like now, it's like completely. Now it's like a completely different thing. Like I get it. Like if I was in some type of situation where my clientele was mostly males, I would expect him to understand the same way that he would expect me to understand. So I get it, but I already said, like, as far as me and things that I like to do and maintaining who I am, as far as like my things I like, my taste in music and all of that other stuff, it's like I didn't expect him to understand like the type of stuff that, especially like I said in the beginning, I was like, I'm so nervous, I don't want to tell him.
Me, I never gave a fuck.
I don't want to tell him like I like this, I like that, because he gonna make fun of me and all this other stuff.
I don't really got like no
hobby,
like weird, like stuff you might think is weird. Like, I mean, yeah, I listen to death metal sometimes, but
that's not weird to me. This is the thing. The thing is, the both of us are like into all kinds of not super mainstream
Norse mythology.
Like we're both of us are not super into, especially me, not super into like really mainstream stuff. Like if there's something that's like really popular on social media, I'm the first person to be like, I'm not into that.
I probably know about it.
Yeah, exactly. And but we both have very not specific, but we both like things that like we like anime. Now everybody jumped on the anime train, but we both like anime. We both like different types of music and that type of stuff. So when he tells me he likes something that is like off the wall, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like, you like death metal? That's cool. Like, I don't listen to death metal, but there are some death metal songs out there that are cool.
I listen to that shit. I listen to whole albums.
Right. So it's like it don't that type of stuff. It's like it's whatever. But for me, it was like I don't want him to know that I like to crochet, because crocheting is like usually seen as like an old lady thing. You might think I'm weird.
I fuck with you. Like, what you gonna make me sweater? But like,
see, that's the type of thing. He'll make fun of me, and because I'm such a sensitive person, I'll automatically be like,
oh, you stupid.
He doesn't. But he's literally just playing, like joking.
Like, I be climbing my damn self. Big boot foot ass boy. Like, I be like, damn.
Like the first time I pulled out my rollerblades, I was scared to do that because I was like, he gonna make fun of me because I like the rollerblade.
All I did was call it roll bounce.
And that's roller skating, which is different. But I was like scared to pull out my rollerblades in front of him.
I was like, boy, somebody fucked your psyche. Oh.
Like, and the main thing, which he like over the past few years, over the time we've only been together a few years, over the time that we've been together, it's gotten better because I've taken his advice and he's helped me with it. Is like the way I dress and stuff. Like, that's the only thing I think about myself that I've changed, but that's because fashion evolves and all that type of stuff. But I was like always nervous when I had to like put together an outfit around. Like, and sometimes I to be completely honest with you, I still feel that way. But like, I'm like, oh my god, I don't know if this outfit.
See, because I'm the type of nigga.
But that's because he's so into like fashion. But I am too. And I am too, but like these days it's not as bad as it used to be. But back then it was like,
because I always tell you,
I have
I'm
some
shit. I'm just gonna buy it.
I have so much more clothes now, though. Like I didn't have as many clothes back then, but now I have a lot more clothes. What? I mean, you do, but I buy hella shit for myself too. You know that every week I got a different package coming. I do need some.
I ripped my
I threw them shits in the trash as soon as I got home because they ripped. I sold them and they ripped right back, and then it got worse.
We busting out on the floor.
But I mean, what is it? Did you have something you said because of your previous situation? Did you want to talk about that?
Boy, I could be me like a motherfucker, boy. And when I tell you, y'all know the 2K story. If you don't,
go back and watch it.
I don't remember what episode it was. So I tell you.
2. I think it might have
been 1 or 2. So the 2K story, I played the 2K for a long time. I don't know, 15. 2K. It was the one where KD was on the cover with like 3 other motherfuckers. So I'm playing, and bitch ass coach benched me, bitch ass nigga. And we was down by like 2 or 3, and I'm bringing us back. I brought us back from being down 10, and I get within 2. That nigga bench me and we lose by 3. And so I'm pissed. I was like, man, it's fucking bullshit. Like, nigga, I'm gonna put the team on my back all day. You gonna sit me down the last 2 minutes, oh bitch ass nigga, I'm gonna get you fired. Like, I'm Googling, how do I fire the head coach from 2K? Like, this nigga makes
I don't think you can do that.
You can't. I was gonna try. So me and her was going somewhere that day. So she was like, yeah, I'm out front. Like, come on. And so I was like, yeah, bitch ass gang. So I was like, alright. So I ran outside. I had a nice little fit on, my little Cowboys hat. And I went out there and got in the car. And she was like, hey, what's up? Like, how was your day? I was like, man, bro, I can't believe this shit, dog. I'm playing 2K. And the nigga was just like, 2K? And I was like,
I'm gonna just stop you right
yeah. I was like, yeah. She was like, you talking about 2K? I was like, yeah. I don't hear that shit. I was like, oh. Ooh. You asked me how my day was. You probably shouldn't ask the question.
Shouldn't have asked me how my day was.
Shouldn't ask you. So I was like, oh. Okay. So it was like, that was always like the constant like thing. Like, I was like I wouldn't really be able to like be me. Like, it would just be like I had to walk on like eggshells and shit. shit. Like, I don't know if she gonna snap today. Like, that fucking Aries is different. I don't know if she gonna snap today. I don't know if she gonna be feeling me today. Like, he'll just be like, oh, I gotta be this cool motherfucker 24/7. Like, this shit stink. I was like, this shit stinks, nigga. Like, this shit big butt cheeks, nigga. Like,
stop! You doing that on purpose? Stop. No, yes, you are.
You know I used them shits back.
I know, but you still
this shit
like,
stinks, nigga.
Now you doing it on purpose.
Yeah, I do it on purpose. She laughing because the way I pronounce every fucking letter in that bitch.
You do.
Nigga stink, nigga. She fucking stinks.
Why do I keep laughing like?
But then they say, dying slowly. That's fucking. But so but fucking shout out Savage God gave it. Y'all know what the fuck we talking about. Like that shit is so bad, and like feeling that for so many years, it's like I was in a very dark ass place, like because essentially you're just abandoning yourself just to be with somebody, and it's just like you form into what they want you to be. Like this nigga had me in like clubs and shit. I was like, I don't even like going to the club. Like I was just stand there, like I wasn't dancing like. Now I don't give a fuck. I just be having fun, but that's because I'm me.
The last time we was in the club together, boy, we had people watching us.
Lit. The fucking like it just be like it was just dark. Like that was like a dark spot, and that's because you're not moving in what you are and like how you operate because you trying to be on somebody else's terms, and that shit suck dick.
I think that's why. I mean, I know they say like opposites attract, but I think that's the main reason why you got to be with somebody that you got a lot in common with, because then that gives you more freedom for you to the things that y'all don't have in common. It's possible that the person's just gonna be like, they'll accept that shit regardless.
It's not even that. You gotta be with an open mind.
Well, that too, but I'm just saying it doesn't hurt to be with somebody that you have common interests with.
I mean, yeah, that's
like we both like video games. That's like one of the things that we like, kind of like. We have a whole gaming channel.
See, the thing is, I bring her into everything. I'm like, oh, but YouTube, you should YouTube.
Yeah, I gotta talk to you about something. But like
I like shoes. You should like shoes too. Here's a pair of shoes.
It's not like, and see, like with the whole like individuality thing, I don't let him like shape what I like. Like if he'll buy me, he only buy me a pair of shoes if he know that if I send him a screenshot or I'm like, I like these.
If it's in an outfit, or she say she like, I'll look for the outfit.
Yeah, like he don't buy me shit just like, oh, this is nice, but he gonna like, is she gonna like it? Is she gonna look good in it?
And the only reason I might buy it is because I buy it for myself. Like the fucking Cortez, she don't wear Cortez. She never wore Cortez.
We had a whole outfit plan for that though, and we just COVID happened.
I know.
So we never got them corduroy pants just sitting up there at the top of the closet.
Oh no, that was for some forces.
Oh well, the Cortez were for the champion shirt.
Yeah. So it was just like, it's just you put yourself in like a very dark and like lonely. Like you can be with a motherfucker and it feels so lonely.
You can be so miserable,
bro. I'm telling you, like it was just like I ain't gonna fake. I lost myself. I was like, who the fuck am I? Like that's why when I moved solo and was just like single, I did not know what the fuck to do. I was like,
you had to refine yourself.
I was like, what the fuck do I like? Like, what do I feel like doing? And then like, I don't know.
And the thing is, it's not even just like with things that you like. It's like with your personality too. Like if you can't be yourself around people, like first of all, I'm gonna bring. Of course, I'm gonna relay everything back to us. We both goofy ass fucking people.
I might be worse.
And yeah, probably. And from jump, like one of the very first like video clips we have of ourselves, goofy as fuck. Like if he has a vlog from that day, and in the end of the vlog he's talking about how we were, we went out and all this stuff, and talking about how goofy I was, and like he's like, you gotta be a goofy ass motherfucker to fuck with me. Like if I couldn't be my goofy, stupid, dumbass self around him, if I was like careful as fuck, because I am clumsy, if I was so careful around him that like I started to become like like this.
Probably fall more.
Like, at this point, if I fall, trip, anything like that around him, I'm like, I don't care.
Legit,
but it's because of the type of relationship that we have. If it was somebody else that I couldn't be myself around and I fall, I would be so embarrassed. I ain't embarrassed around him. I ain't embarrassed about shit I do around. I ain't embarrassed about shit I do around him.
I'm like, boy, stop wearing them goofy ass shoes. With this big ass boots you can't fucking lace up, nigga. And still be trying to wear the motherfucker. Hey, those shit you fall in. Sell them shit.
Then you fall in them shits.
God damn it.
Get rid of them damn.
You don't learn. You don't learn.
But no, you gotta be able to be yourself. Not just personality wise, but your interests, things that you like to do, music you like, places you like to go, activities you like. You gotta be able to do that shit. And even if it's like on your own, you gotta, if you can't do that shit on your own without your significant other feeling some type of way about it. Like, I go hiking by myself, he'd be like, all right, be safe, have fun. I'm going on a whole cross country solo trip by myself when I turn 30 because because
I wanted to go.
He's like, get the fuck out of here.
I was like,
it's not about that, but you can explain it. I'm sorry.
It's the fact that it's like
since I met you,
it's her first one. And I be like, man, I don't care to go. Like, I actually wanted to go along because I'm like, nigga, just be you. Like, get some solo time. Like,
right. And it's not like I can't be myself around him, but it's because I've been talking about. First of all, I meant to talk to you about this because there's another podcast I listen to called Ear Biscuits, and on the podcast, you know whose podcast it is, right? Okay. On the podcast, they both went on trips, but Rhett went on a solo trip, and his wife went on a solo trip like a week after he did, and he was like, it's important for you to be able to go on solo trips and all of that type of stuff.
It's not even that.
Like, no, but I'm saying, like,
you gotta maintain and be
right. And like the thing is, because the type of trip that I'm going on, it's not necessarily his thing. Like, it's more my thing.
It's not even that.
But it's like, because it's more my thing than his, I'm gonna want to, every time I see something that looks cool, I'm gonna want to stop. I'm gonna want to stop at everything I see. He gonna get irritated as fuck if I'm constantly stopping. Babe, stop. Babe, stop.
That's why I said,
babe, stop.
Go solo.
Babe, stop. Stop the car. Let's go here. Let's go. I have goals. Like, I have destinations that I want to get to. But along the way, I'm like, damn, that look cool. Let me pull over and get out of the car. Or a national forest. Let me get out. Or a waterfall. He's not gonna want to get out of the car every hour,
every 5 minutes.
You know. So
a leaf.
So, like, you know, it's just that's one of the things. Like, if he has something he wanted to do by himself that I'm not into, or not even just period. It's like y'all people that trip because your significant other want to go to the club with their friends. Boys, shut up. They coming back. You want to see them later?
Y'all motherfucking people, we gonna talk about this. You made me think about it. Y'all motherfuckers are making these niggas turn these games off. You need to be slapped and severed. Nigga, you need to slap, just shame. Every time you do it, take a nipple.
Slapped and severed. How many they got?
A nipple. You take off a nipple.
No, I think that
shit.
I think that shit's stupid. Like,
that shit goofy as hell. Let your
like, if you just want him to just get off the game just because you want attention.
There's a way.
The thing is, no. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you want him to get off the game because you want attention or whatever, you know what? He gonna give you attention when he's done playing the goddamn game.
Not even that. Jump your goof ass on the fucking game, man. Dumbass boy.
Like, or sit and watch. Like, if he's playing the game and I know he's not going to get off the game, first of all, I'm not going to ever ask him to get off the game because that's ridiculous. But I'm going to sit and watch. So I'm going to sit and watch. If he's playing 2K, I'm going to sit and watch him. So, like, it's like, you know, that shit's so stupid.
That shit goofy than a motherfucking nigga. Man, my girl said, I wish the fuck.
I be sending him videos of this shit. Like the one I sent you when his friends was making fun of him and shit.
Blow me.
Like,
what you mean? I gotta get off. Like,
it's one, like, if you made dinner and it's time to eat, that's different. If y'all about to go somewhere, that's different. But
you gotta give me a reason, not just we spend time together.
I ain't going nowhere.
Okay, what we gonna do? Oh, nothing. Sit your ass in this chair while I play this game. It's time together, motherfucker. Cause we gonna be doing the same goofy shit. Nigga, watch me then. I'll take the headphones out so you can hear. Like, I hate that shit. And then be like, oh, y'all niggas, y'all need to grow up. All you wanna do play video games, and blah, blah, blah. All y'all motherfuckers want to do is dress up like princesses. Grow the fuck up, little Disney. Oh, almost slipped. The triggering.
I like Disney.
I'm not talking.
That's another one. I didn't want to tell him how much I like Disney because this is probably the first time I'm saying this on this podcast. I love Disney. Disney, Pixar.
You flip this around and you see Disney in it.
Yeah, like I love Disney. Like, and I was like, if I tell him this, he won't think I'm
childish. I'm a cartoonist.
And I'm not talking about like the acquired Disney assets like Marvel and Star Wars. I'm talking about the cartoons. I'm talking about the princess movies, Winnie the Pooh, all the Pixar movies. I don't think there's a Disney movie, like a feature-length film Disney movie that I have not seen. And there are several that he has not seen. And every time he says he hasn't seen one, I'm like, what?
And see, the thing is, like, I'll be real. From the jump, she should have known I was a fucking cartoon.
I mean, yeah, but it was like, I'm a grown-ass woman.
I'm a grown-ass man drunk.
But you know,
toast with eyes.
The thing is, toast and butter.
Toasted butter.
The thing, what I realized is that most people who are like in my generation, like millennials, we are the ones that grew up on Disney. Kids these days, Disney ain't putting out stuff every year, 2 movies a year like they used to back in the day when we was growing up. So most of us are the ones that are like on Disney like that. So I'm like, I don't feel so bad about it, about, you know, how much I like Disney. And I'm like, but when we first started, I was like,
from Jump Street, I done probably used so many Disney references in a fucking joke. Like in the last podcast, I just was like, oh, you better take care of that list there, sonny. Like, come on, I be hipping her to Disney shit she didn't even know was in there. Hail the conquering hero. Like,
but it's just like he said, if you turn around the camera, I got not a lot, but I have Disney stuff over here. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and
1, 2, 3, let's go.
But that was probably the main thing other than the crochet. The main thing was like, I don't like it.
That's the thing, man. Like, y'all niggas be scared. Like, if you're really terrified, honestly, you don't need to be with that motherfucker. If you like, man, this nigga gonna judge the fuck out of me. Honestly, now I don't be giving a shit.
He found out eventually.
I don't be giving a fuck. I be like, man, either you gonna rock with it or you don't. If you don't, fuck you. I don't care. I like doing it. I'm gonna do it. That's what she said about like clothes and shoes. Like, I'll send her some shit. I'll be like, yo, you like these? She be like, I ain't really feeling them.
I'm gonna get them.
I'm gonna buy them.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
but I'm the opposite. If I send him something like, but you like this? He's like, no. I'm like, well, I guess I'm not buying it.
She be like, well, I'm wearing it for you.
Right. Because the thing is, most likely, because I have no friends, I'm gonna be wearing it if I'm with him or out with him. So if he don't like it, I'm not.
My thing is, just because I don't like it, don't mean you can't get it. I don't give a fuck. Like, nigga, if you want to get it, like, just it's my opinion. It ain't set in stone. I'm not Jesus. Like, I don't.
Gabriel.
Gabriel. But I'm not God. Like, nigga, that's why, like, sometimes I don't give her my opinion. Because I know she's gonna form her own to fit mine. And so I be like, I ain't saying shit. If she think I'm being an asshole, I'm really making her come up with her own shit.
Yeah, which I just found out about like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, like as far as like moving, I didn't say shit. I wasn't saying a damn thing. I was like, for one, I don't pay your bills. 2, nigga, it's your money. Like, I'm not. No, like the most I'm gonna do is buy food so I can eat. Like, why the fuck? Like, why should I have an input? And I mean, if you want it, I'd rather just. I told her I was like,
I'd rather not.
Because you're gonna form your shit to fit mine, and me knowing that. Of course, I could easily take advantage of that situation, but why would I? Like, it's fucked up. So like now, I don't be giving my opinion, and she think I'm being an ass. But like.
But until you sent me a voice memo explaining to me why you do that.
I really can't sometimes because she gonna form her shit to fit mine. And then she gonna swear up and down it was her original thought.
I didn't even know I did that.
Yeah, she do it all the time. That's why sometimes, like, I would think for you and be like, well, she might like this. So I'm gonna say, I like this. Just so she can really like it. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Just so she
and that's
can
not
go with her
and
first
it's about helping me maintain my individuality.
Exactly.
And not like trying to conform to his vision of what he thinks I should be.
Cause it was like it's so many times. Like I sent you the green. It's so many things.
The what?
The green.
Oh, the hair.
Yeah, it's so many times I was like, I like for her to wear this. I'm like, no. If she don't want to do it, she don't want to do it. Like I'm not about to. And if I really want to see her, then I just buy shit. Here, I got you something. Wear it. Like, nigga, like. The fuck? Like she's her own person. And if she don't like this shit, she don't like this shit. Yeah, the fuck? Y'all need to grow up. Like, damn, anything about you, motherfucker. Cause it honestly, this is what I really want to say about individuality and why it's so important. It takes two people. Well, that's four. It takes two motherfuckers to be in a relationship, bro. Like, yeah, I know they're like, oh, two become one. Like, you bring two and the Jesus thing for Peter and then it's like the two become one eventually. Yeah, I get all that. But at the same time, it's still two separate individuals to make a relationship work. If you can't be goofy motherfucker, if you can't be this solo, you'll never get to this. Never. You will never get to this to where you're on the same hand, thinking the same way. And like, this nigga's an idiot. She watches too, and I hate Family Guy too.
I love Family Guy. I don't care. Bro.
Family Guy so whack.
I don't care.
I don't think shit, cause I know that's her thing. But like, that shit be so
that's
dry,
my
man. So
that's my show.
That shit is just God damn. I'm so tired of watching these fucking cartoons.
That's because I fall asleep watching. I fall asleep to Family Guy.
So like, it just be like, nigga, you never. I'm gonna be real. Your relationship is never gonna work out if you can't be this. Because
eventually you're gonna like start to resent them.
You
gonna start to resent them because it's like I changed who I was for you, and not in a good way. Like I completely did a complete overhaul of who I am as a person.
You sound like Drake.
To fit what you wanted to see, and now I don't even recognize myself anymore.
You sound like Drake from Views, nigga. I try, Will.
I got a great example from a TV show.
Well, they like to see me. They ain't getting high.
So one of the shows that I really like that me and my mom got me into, that my mom and I watched together at one point, is Sex in the City. And when Carrie was with Big, she was like going through this thing where she was like trying to be this perfect person or whatever, because he's like this really rich witch. He's this Willy Witch. He's a really rich. He's this really rich guy, perfect house, perfect apartment, blah blah blah. And like she's talking to one of her friends, and she's like, "You should see me around him. I'm not like me. I'm like together, Carrie." Like she's like, I put together little outfits, and I find myself posing, and it's exhausting. And like literally, if you have to like fit somebody else's vision of what you should be, it's gonna be exhausting.
Did he actually do that?
No, that's the thing. No, but she's like, because it's in the episode, she farted around him, and she got like so worked up about it and scared. She's like, "Oh, I farted under his 500 count Egyptian cotton sheets, and he's probably with this perfect woman who never farts," and blah blah blah. And it's like, just be yourself. And her friend was like, "Why don't you show him some of this, Carrie? She's pretty great." And she's like, "Well, what if he doesn't like her?" That shit is so unhealthy. That's
unhealthy.
No, that's what I mean. I'm saying that's so unhealthy. If you're like so scared of what the other person is going to think about who you really are, that's not the person for you. That is not the person for you. And it might be mostly on you. If it's that kind of situation, that's partly on you.
It's not even partly. If he never said like, "Oh, I don't like how you do this," if the nigga just existed and you felt so threatened. Because that's all it is. You felt threatened.
But when she farted, he laughed, and then she like quickly got dressed and ran out of the house. And he's like, "Wait a minute, don't you want some breakfast?" And she's like, "Oh, I have a thing," and she just ran out of the apartment. Like he wasn't tripping off of that shit.
Just because the nigga's wealthy and successful, like
it wasn't. It was because he's wealthy, successful, and she felt like the type of world that he lived in, his perfect world, she didn't fit into it.
Well, that's her opinion.
They ended up together at the end. Spoiler alert.
Believe your damn self, but because you gonna fuck up everything. Because you sitting here, you in your own head. Like, what the fuck you ain't like? What the fuck are you scared for? Like, nigga. Like, if your fuck's that bad, see a doctor. But
dude,
like,
that's a whole other type of maintaining individuality. If if the other person hasn't even seen the real you and you not showing it to them, you need to figure out what the problem is with you. You need to figure out what you need to see somebody about that.
Is either you threatened by that motherfucker or you insecure, and neither one of those two are good in a relationship at all.
No, my insecurities has been a problem in our relationship
that first year, boy.
Multiple times. Not even the first year. It's up until maybe, I don't even know when, but my insecurity problems have been an issue in our relationship for a while, and they've caused major problems.
Cause we was like, shit, I still remember that time from the mall. Like, I don't even, she be paying attention to females that be paying attention to me. I don't be caring.
Something at the mall.
I be there at the shop.
What happened at the mall?
Some big jump was walking, like, forever 21 or some shit. He was like, what you staring at? I was like, And so I was just like the big girl was just like, she was looking, but I don't know who she was looking. I'm pretty sure she was looking at you because you just started tripping. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what happened? Nigga, she over here staring at you and shit. I was like, okay. The fuck? Like, did she touch me? No. Did she say something to me? No. She just looked at you. I don't like that.
First of all, my voice not that deep.
Big King Kong, when you like that, nigga, that's how I hear your voice. Nigga, I don't like that shit. Back up, bitch. Like, that's how it was the art show. I don't like that shit. Nigga, you come through me, you wanna buy some art, and I'm gonna relay to him.
Some art.
I'm gonna relay to him, he gonna tell me the price, and I'm gonna tell you the price, but I need 10% off top. Cause I'm security fee.
But yeah, that I don't care.
Insecurities will fuck you up.
I don't care.
And that shit, oh my god, that shit made me so mad because I'm the complete opposite. Like, I forgot, like, he was like, I think it might have been the same day. We was in the mall. It was like, we was on the top of H&M, and like, it was like a group of dudes. It was like, they keep staring at me. I was like, okay.
Oh, I just hate that shit in general.
And I was like, okay.
I know, like, you don't understand how much I hate that shit.
I mean, I get it, but I mean,
I've been scarred by that type of shit, so you don't understand.
I guess what I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm like, maybe I'm too secure in myself. But
no, I don't think. I mean, when
I don't give a fuck.
No, when it's stuff like that, when it's a group, if it's just one dude, that's one thing. But if it's a group of dudes, I've been so scarred by groups of guys.
When you with me, yo, it ain't like, hey, shorty, you ain't walking in the street in like it's 6 p.m. and later. Like
6 p.m. and later.
Because I mean, I've seen it to where niggas, hey, shorty in the red dress. Shorty in the red dress with the red heels and the weed. Hey, well, fuck you there, bitch. That's why your track showing. Like, I get that. But at the same time, I was like, I don't care. Like, anniversary night, I knew that shit was going to happen. So you stood up. I
didn't even see that.
The whole table behind us got quiet. I laughed. That shit's funny to me.
You laughed by, like, walking past them?
Yeah, because all I could do was just smile. I was like, okay. You think she bad? Appreciate it. Like, I knew that ass was poking out when she walked out the hotel.
You told me, like, what? When we got outside.
But that shit was funny as fuck because
I heard them talking. I didn't even realize they got quiet.
I find that shit so funny. I was like, my nigga can stop a conversation, my boy. Like,
you see how much of friends we are?
I be dapping her up. Like, bro, she got hollered at graduation night by the manager.
By the club owner.
I was like, my nigga, free drink, shouted.
And then before that, it was just some dude that came up to me and was like, oh, what's up? I was like, I'm just letting you know my boyfriend right behind you. He was like, oh, alright. And then he was like, he came to me like, my nigga.
I was like, my nigga pulling him. Hey, like, I don't be tripping. I like, nigga, like, life too short to be tripping over a nigga think you.
And fine. You know what? I know I did notice, but I forgot to say something to you because you brought up the dudes at the table. Every dude that was in there with their girl for whatever reason when we were walking out was not looking at their girlfriend.
I don't be caring. Like, that's why, like,
yeah, he don't.
That staring shit.
That's a compliment. I guess that's a compliment to him.
It is, because if you was ugly, then like,
they wouldn't have stopped talking. They would have kept talking, turned away, like,
oh God, I don't want my food no more. Like, I don't be caring. I was like, that shit is hilarious. Like, the dude looked at me and was like, oh shit. I was laugh because I was like, nigga, I ain't gonna do nothing to you. Don't give a fuck. I was like, nigga, I got Gucci on. I'm not touching you, you peasant. Like, I'm not, nigga, you got a Cameron shirt on. I got on Gucci.
I got on Gucci, you peasant.
You fucking peasant. I'm not fucking up my white granddad collared shirt, sir.
Oh, get past the shirt.
Nigga, fuck out of here. Yes, Lord. I'm not fucking.
Well.
I'm not, nigga, please. But like, I don't be. That's why I said security in yourself is part of the individuality, because, like, if you're not secure, man, like, if you ain't secure in who you are, your shit gonna fuck up. And that is a part of being an individual. Like, your shit gonna be fucked.
I just thought about something when you said that. The more I, like, started to, like,
take care of yourself.
Like, do shit that I actually know is part of who I am, that's when my insecurity started to change.
Yeah, start being happy. Because you able to be yourself in a relationship.
Well, it's not that I wasn't being myself.
No, I'm just saying, like,
I'm more myself.
You limiting yourself or what you doing because you nervous the motherfucker ain't gonna approve of it. Nigga, who am I to approve of anything? You look like the federal government?
No.
Like, not at all. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I can't. Like, the old me, insecure to the motherfucker. Well, that was because of who I was with.
The app.
It's the app. The ass pussy. But, got the AARP.
ass wretched pussy. Oh, wretched begin with a W. Never mind. Never mind.
Rank ass pussy.
Right, that works.
But, like, it's just, man, I don't be caring. Like, back then, yeah, because who she was and how I was, and like, when you're not able to be yourself, your insecurities gonna flare up.
Let me tell you how about when he first wore this, he was so nervous about me seeing it, and I'm like,
it wasn't this, it was the drawers.
No, you said the other thing I got, because you showed me those. You said the other thing I got, I'm nervous about. I don't know if you're gonna like it.
I was like, I hope you like it, because I was like, the colors are like mad loud, but I was like, this shit is sexy.
That shit is nice.
This shit is nice.
It's beautiful.
Shout out to Shein for the $5 hookup.
Oh, speaking of,
I'm shopping from there today. But
I had to show you something.
I need some new shit for work. But can we get a hand clap for
your new job? Yay!
New job coming. I should be starting this Monday. So when this episode drops.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
So shout out to the.
Yay!
Clap, Chloe. Yeah,
I don't give a fuck. I can let her out now.
But it's just, man, like, we should have titled this shit insecurity. If we probably gonna do a part 2 of insecurity.
Yeah, that's a whole other episode.
Definitely necessary. But like, you gotta, like, your insecurity ties into being an individual is why I kind of went on that insecure tangent.
It's not even just about being insecure about like how you look or anything like that. It's about being insecure about yourself as a whole.
Physically,
like, mentally, spiritually, things that you like to do, all of that type of stuff. You gotta be. I like, for me, I'm secure as fucking the fact that I like Disney. I don't give a goddamn who the fuck you are, what you think. That's what I like, and you can go suck a dick about it. I don't care.
That was last episode. But like, I don't be caring. Like, you gotta know who you are, accept who you are, and if somebody don't fuck with who you are, don't fuck with them. Like protect your damn energy, Slim. Like, that shit is necessary. That shit is super necessary to protect your energy. Because if you don't, who will? Like, niggas don't care about.
If your mom don't like the tweets you like, that's her problem.
No, that is not the topic. But it's just, it's just fucking. Oh, you gonna hold her?
I'll hold her for you. You can have her in a second.
But like, it's just, it's super necessary that you take care of your star player. Yeah. And that is you.
Yeah, you gotta make sure that you're good mentally within yourself. And if you're not, you can see people about that and all of that. But you gotta make sure you take care of yourself.
Cause If you don't, your relationship will suck.
That all ties into like self-love. If you don't love yourself, you can't be in a relationship. Like as the great RuPaul says, if you can't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else? Like you can't. You can't. No, she wanna get down.
Oh my gosh, she finna crawl.
You can't. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just, don't be, if you are still struggling, if you're in a relationship and you're still struggling with, showing your true self to your significant other, maybe you need to just start doing that. Maybe I need to have a conversation. Or maybe if you feel like, if you know them enough to know that who you really are is somebody that they're not going to accept.
I cannot agree with that.
What?
If you never made it known or presented it, just because you think you know somebody does not give the okay.
No, I'm saying if you think you know, like if you know.
No, that's what I'm saying. Even if you think you know, if you never put it out there, you can't just assume.
Well,
because you fuck around and you go, yeah, I like that shit too. Or she be like, yeah, I like that too. It's cool. Mm-hmm. Like you sitting here, you gotta get out your own head when it comes to a relationship, and that's what like I had to learn to do. You gotta get out of yourself. There's no treats in there.
No, I think she was for water.
No, she was looking at the tree bowl. But like you get out of your damn self. Get out your own way. Like, and be you. Be secure in who the fuck you are, because it ain't gonna be another one of you. Like you is you, and that's all it is too. There's not gonna be another one. So you running around trying to please everybody and shit. Man, fuck that shit, nigga. They gonna rock with you. They gonna rock with you. Not like some fake ass persona or whatever you want to call it, because you just sit here, I think this is who they're gonna like. Fuck that shit. Like, them ain't your real friends, that ain't your real boyfriend, that ain't your real people you supposed to be around. If you can't be yourself around them, get rid of them motherfuckers. But make sure it ain't you halting the process. And that's all I got to say. Mm-hmm. Lola, you want to say anything?
I just think you guys should not keep me locked in that crate. That is just not.
Okay, so yeah,
I'm trying to be an individual, and you guys just lock me away like I'm prisoner of Azkaban. Okay. Like I'm serious black. I know I'm black, but I'm not serious at all.
Anyway, so we gonna end it right there. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comments. And make sure you subscribe, click notification bell so you know when we drop the next podcast. And we'll see y'all in the next episode. Y'all have a great week.
Have a great and glorious week.
Yes.
May Odin protect you.
Yeah, may he.
May he guide you.
May he. All right, y'all. Peace out.
Bye.